Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Probably not going to have that many of us today because freaking 1 a.m. What is wrong with me? What's up, Vanny? What's going on? You guys seen the allegations yet? What's up, Frog? How are you? What's up, Bacon? What's going on, guys? Thank God I took that nap. Yo, yo. Okay, we do got a few people here. What's up, y'all? There's still more? There's always more. I couldn't even sleep, bruh. I was thinking these allegations started dropping. Not many of us. We're here. Let's go. The whole squad's here. Here we go. Allegations. Oh my god. You know there's new allegations every damn day. How y'all doing? It's going good. I'm tired. I do got me a little monster though. Got my little sippy juice. My little monster sippy. Bring us the tea. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I don't know if y'all ready for this. Alright. Here we go. Just get into it. Why don't we? Cam Nug streams again. It's bad. You know it's bad. Kris Tyson's partner leaked response to drama has surfaced online, allegedly. These messages were allegedly sent to the mods in a Discord and then leaked online via an anonymous account. Next, Pegasus? Oh, nah. I made more content than Pegasus already. He's made like 7 videos. I made 20. It's a midnight release. Hope y'all had your pre-orders in. Right? I saw these. I kind of scrolled past them. I'm not gonna lie, because these came out 2 days ago, right? I kind of scrolled past them because I don't know if y'all remember who Muskina was. She's the one who was accusing Ava Tyson of sexual assault. Y'all remember that? Or do I gotta give y'all some more context? Bro, milking this? How am I milking it? It's a whole different person. Y'all don't even make sense. You say I'm milking Mr. Beast, but then when I talk about Ava Tyson, I'm milking it? That don't make no sense. We're getting on the front line seats of the drama. That was the sausage fest. Yeah, pretty much. So, this girl, it's a trans girl named Muskina, was accusing Kris Tyson of sexually assaulting her, taking advantage. Um, Personally, I looked into the situation and I didn't think it was sexual assault. A lot of people say there was because there's a power dynamic to it. I don't know. 3 videos in a few hours? Well, this is not a video. This is a stream. That was SA. That was 2 consenting adults. That's the way I kind of saw it. So wait, elaborate on the SA claim, like verbally or physically. Oh, it's a long story. I had to cover all of it. I did make a video on it, but basically, Muskina and Kris Tyson had got into a relationship. They got along really well, and Kris Tyson ended up, asking Muskina here if she wanted to be her assistant, and then they ended up working together. And a lot more happened, a lot of relationship stuff, and yeah, it's a whole lot to explain if you didn't know the context. I literally had to make like a 30-minute video breaking it down. Kris was literally her boss. It's a power dynamic, but they literally had a relationship before Kris was her boss. So I don't think that kind of how it works. That'd be like saying Ethan and Ela have a power dynamic. You know what I mean? I think if you have a relationship with someone before and then you're like, "Hey, I really like you. I like the way that we we vibe. I want you to come work with me, be my assistant." I believe Kris manipulated Muskina. Yeah, there could definitely be some manipulation, but I don't think it was SA. SA is really pushing it. It's taken a lot away from real bros milking. Can you go away? Y'all kind of corny. Like this is like literally the 4th time I've ever talked about Kris Tyson. Did Chris's sister actually tweet? I don't know. What's up, Kris? Speaking of the devil. Are they in a relationship or no? They were. They're not anymore. They were in an open relationship. But so, just for context, this is the same person, right? And they have more allegations now. So, where was I? Where was I? So, this person right here is, of course, Kris Tyson. This person is, speaking of the devil, Muskina felt uncomfortable. Yeah, but that was just, they never made it known that they felt uncomfortable. If it's a consenting relationship and someone's like, "Do you want to do something?" and you agree to it, again, it's kind of weird. You can't say after the fact that you felt uncomfortable and accuse someone of sexual assault. I feel like that takes a lot away from what the word means, you know? It takes away from the impact of it. Like if someone's not, forcing themselves on you, actually taking advantage of you, it, it's different. I wouldn't argue that it was manipulation, but I think it's important to understand the words. Okay, so this is Kris Tyson, Ava Kris Tyson. This is her boyfriend, her girlfriend. I don't know what this person uses. Okay. So these are some of the claims, right? Kris Tyson's partner leaked response to drama has surfaced online. Has surfaced. These messages were allegedly sent to the mods in a Discord and then leaked online via an anonymous account. Some of these claims include Mr. Beast is afraid of inflaming a situation that could anger their corporate investors, allegedly. Ava Kris Tyson is disgusted by the person she used to be. Ava Kris Tyson did not know that Lava Jess was a minor. Ava wishes that she had never engaged with Shadman, allegedly. Ava denied advances made by the alleged SA victim, allegedly. There's an HR investigation into the SA allegations, but Mr. Beast doesn't want anyone to say anything publicly in case it causes more things to flare up online. Are they still together? No. They were never really together. It was always an open relationship. He's a dude, bruh. Hey, I'm just staying safe by YouTube's rules, man. I'm just playing by YouTube's rules, man. All right, back to this one. So, Mr. Beast's team is preventing Ava from allegedly talking. Any response from Ava would flare stuff up again. Ava's first apology tweet was allegedly entirely written by the Mr. Beast exec under insane pressure of Amazon. So, if this is true, Amazon is involved now. Amazon is going out of their way telling Kris Tyson what to post and tweet. I don't believe it was SA if the following it was a consenting relationship. Only now, post relationship and drama, she speaks out. IMO, it's just a way to get their name involved. Maybe. Lava going, my parents gonna drive me. That's crazy. If she never said no, it wasn't SA. Pretty much. That's the way I think of it. Not Amazon. Yeah. So if this is true, oh man, I didn't realize my head was covering it, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all should have said something. So here are the claims right here, right? Sometimes people are too scared to say no. That's fair. That's fair. But again, it starts to mess you start to mess around with terms and stuff, you know? What's up, Locke? What's going on, man? How many figures are there? There's a lot. Remember, no doesn't mean no. Yeah, that has to do with Jimmy's work style. Have y'all heard that Robert dated? I have no idea who that is. I was harassed on the street. That's fine. I'm sorry that happened, but that's different than what happened with Kris Tyson and the other person. They messaged each other for a very long time. They flirted with each other. They sexted. They had Discord like video chats with each other and did they gooned together, you could say. It was mutual. It was very mutual until the point that Luskina claimed it wasn't. You know, I'm not, again, I'm not downplaying sexual assault. It's real. It's real. Sexual assault is real and it's horrible. They gooned together. They were gooning, yeah. They were in a gooning competition. It was a mutual gooning, exactly. And so Kris Tyson, obviously the one with a power dynamic that I'm not going to argue against, said, "Hey, Muskina, do you want to be my assistant?" And so this was a way for them to goon more, goon closer, work together as well. What's up, gooners? What's going on? We're talking about gooning. How do I get into the whole video essay scene? You just start. You just start yapping. See what happens. Oil up now, maybe later. Oops. This stuff just came out. It does. ASMR what? I'm so confused. Yeah. I didn't finish. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to get into. That's why. This is like insane. So, this person is Eret on Twitter, right? For context. This person is ERET on Twitter. Hey, Eret, this person. Thanks for finally addressing how Ava sexually assaulted me. Since you lied multiple times throughout this private Discord message you sent your staff, let's go through and point them all out, right? And now here are all the claims from this Ava Neg person. Now, for context, this is not how Discord looks, right? Obviously, this looks like something from a notes app. So Moschina has proof of it being in Discord, right? So this is proof that it was a Discord message from Eret, saying, "I wanted to talk to you about this," and it's in regards to her staff. Again, I don't know what this person's pronouns are or whatever. Eret, it looks like a man. I don't know if it's a man. It's a whole book. Yeah, it's a whole lot. So this person, Eret, says, "I wanted to talk to you all about my relationship with Ava and everything that has been happening behind the scenes at Mr. Beast. Beast has asked me not to talk about a lot of this publicly as they are terrified of inflaming a situation that could anger their corporate investors. I can talk about that later. That being said, you guys deserve full transparency from me and deserve to know what is really happening with everything regarding Ava. I know that this is a wall of text, but it has been consuming my life for the past few weeks, and there's a lot that is hard to talk about publicly that I want to share with you. Ava and I are both disgusted by the person she used to be. I will go into detail on points, but I need you to know that I would not be dating someone who would behave in the way that 2016 through 18 Ava did. I would not have introduced her to you guys or my community if I didn't know that she would help us do amazing things. If you are somehow out of the loop on the situation, Ava, my partner and Mr. Beast cast member, was recently on the receiving end of a couple of coordinated attack videos that, and that's where it stops. Wasn't Eret a Minecraft YouTuber? They are. They are a Minecraft YouTuber, yeah. There's even a clip right here from Muskina of them playing Minecraft. Where is it? Might be gone now. Actually, it might be on this account. Ava Neg. So this account is brand new. This account was made literally just to expose Mr. Beast and Kris Tyson and all that. So if you guys want, you can follow this account and look into this stuff. Is Muskina also trans? They are both trans. And from what I was told, they both still have their weenies. I only say that because when I made a video about it, people were making fun of me because I didn't know that. As if I'm the gatekeeper. I'm supposed to know what they keep between their pants, you know? My beautiful cam, what did I miss? Not much yet. We're still getting into it. the way you said it. No, because as I was reading the messages, Muskina was saying that um Kris Tyson would say, "Hey, you go down on me, but I'm not going to go down on you." Right? And so I thought they were two women or like, post-op. So I made a joke saying like they were carpet munching or something, right? And people were like, "No, they don't have carpets." And I was like, "Oh, okay then. Now it makes sense." Yeah, so there was no carpet involved. It was wiener sucking, pretty much. Sword fighting. Yeah, whatever helps y'all explain. Whatever helps y'all get it. So this account, Mr. Beast Expos or Expo, is pretty much made last month just to post these allegations, right? Um, they can go all the way back to August 12th, where this all started. Now I did show y'all the Muskina tweet to show you the proof that it was an actual Discord message. For some reason, this person copy and pasted the text onto notes. I would have just screenshotted the Discord, but I don't know. I believe there was something obviously not right, but to make the claim of SA is vastly improper and discredits actual SA victims. The term SA was used to enlarge the drama. That's the way I think so too. I think when people read Ava Kris Tyson SA, they instantly start retweeting it. They instantly start saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. I feel so sorry." But if they actually took the time to read it and kind of tried to understand it, they would say, "Okay, I wouldn't consider that essay, but it was still bad." Why is the main Ava neg? I think, I don't know what Ava neg means. Y'all know? They had NDA to not go down. That's crazy. Imagine that your NDA says I can't suck you, but you gotta suck me. All right, let's get serious on this. Is Muskina dude, aka Eret? Muskina's different. Muskina is a trans girl. Ava Tyson is a trans girl. Eret is the Minecraft person. I don't know what they are, but they are in some of Ava Tyson's videos. We can see that in the Kris Tyson fan page. You know this fan page right here? If we go to my first vlog. So this person right here is Eret. Eret. Neg is another way to say someone is canceled. Okay. Kris Tyson fan page. I know Kris Tyson doesn't have fans. That's a dude. I don't know. That's a man. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing. I don't want to lose my account. It's whatever they want to be. That's totally a dude. What the hell is that? Beats me. Beats me.
Done this, dude. Hi guys.
It might just be a dude, but I don't know. You got Ava Tyson, you got another trans girl involved. I ain't making no assumptions, right? Because all I need to see is 50 people saying I'm transphobic or something. I don't want to be on YouTube drama. Didn't Ava hang out with Finster? They did, yeah. Okay, so let's just get into it, right? Eret reveals Mr. Beast and Amazon advised him and Ava to stay silent on allegations. Despite this, Eret stands by Ava's past actions. Can't have long hair and call yourself a woman. Give me a break. Compare that. Yeah, Blair White's hot. Okay. Says, I wanted to talk to you all about my relationship with Ava and everything that's been happening behind the scenes at Mr. Beast. Beast has asked me not to talk about a lot of this publicly as they are terrified of inflaming a situation that could anger their corporate investors. Chat war is about to start. Blair White is pretty. Yeah, she's a baddie. Y'all know Blair White, right? JFK, you ain't a real one. Imagine not dodging any bullets. Jimmy's so mad. Who's Blair White? I'm gonna show you. So this is Blair White. She's trans. She was in a music video recently with I don't know if y'all seen that video with Blair White. It had a jelly roll in it. Falling in reverse. Blair White is based pretty much, yeah. That's Blair White. She's trans. Nah, bro, she funny looking. I mean, so is Kris Tyson. Just kidding. We don't judge around here. We're nice. She released a video talking about the drama. Who did? What was that music? It was the song, but I can't play it. Did she have anything to do? No. People were just wondering who that was. You'd have to call the entire armed forces to get me out of Blair White. That's crazy with the Jesus Christ account. That's crazy. We're nice. What's with this chat? I don't know. YouTube has so many rules, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You say one wrong word and suddenly it's harassment. You know what I mean? When you say she's trans, is she a she now or she before? She's a she now. Not even King Arthur can pull me out. Give us a recap. I'm still reading into it right now. Yeah, I got my account. Exactly. I gotta make sure I end everything off with just kidding. I'm just a comedian. What are the new allegations? An anonymous account is coming out with claims saying that it's Ava Tyson's partner. And they are saying a lot of things about Mr. Beast and Amazon. What do you think of the statement I made about the legal part of the SA case? Like, if there was truly SA, wouldn't it be more damning for an actual court proceeding than just a post? Yeah, probably. Okay. There's new stuff already, I know. Recap me. What I just said is pretty much it. So I read this one already. This was from Discord. Not even NATO could get me out of Finster. That's crazy. Ava and I are both disgusted by the person she used to be. I will go into detail on points, but I need you to know that I would not be dating someone who would behave in the way 2016 through 18 Ava did. I would not have introduced her to you guys or my community if I didn't know that she would help us do amazing things. If you are somehow out of the loop on the situation, Ava, my partner and Mr. Beast cast member, was recently on the receiving end of a couple of coordinated attack videos that suggested that Ava had groomed a minor. I don't know why they put the quotations like that. The videos detail the story of Lava GS, one of Ava's old Discord mods, who would go on to get a job at Beast. Lava GS was 14 at the time, which Ava only learned much later on. Lava made a statement expressing that Ava did nothing wrong. See tweet. Despite a lot of these early claims having little weight, they highlighted a large number of incredibly regrettable tweets and posts made by Ava between 2016 and 18, which she had previously addressed when she was cis het. And it was brushed off like in BD. They combined these tweets with the accusations to paint Ava as a monster. So for anyone wondering, this is Ava Kris Tyson's partner talking. This was what they sent to a Discord that they're in. What does cis het mean? I think that means cis hetero, like before they transitioned. I don't know. I'm not inclusive enough to understand all this. I'm just trying my best. What is cis het? I'm pretty sure that just means before transition. Cisgender hetero. Yeah. It was basically when Kris Tyson was the other Kris Tyson, right? What are these words? You gonna turn this in a video? I'll try. I'll certainly try. It might be a 27-hour long video. Whose tweet is this? This tweet is from this account. Ava Neg, which is a throwaway account that was created to pretty much expose Mr. Beast and all these other people. It's kind of hard to read all this because like the way Twitter's layout is like this would be up here, the text would be here. And I also want to have my chat. Okay. So this is Kris Tyson's partner trying to claim that Kris Tyson did nothing wrong. Specific topics. Firstly, I want to say I do not stand by any of Ava's past actions or behavior, but I want you guys to have the full context that explains the gross looking screenshot. Who is Lava GS and what happened in the Discord? The Discord server where Lava would eventually become a mod started as a Discord for Ava to play CSGO with 5 of her adult friends. Those friends invited their friends and the server grew as online communities do. This was entirely separate from Beast, somewhere Ava could shitpost with her friends. However, it was also 2016. Filthy Frank eating vomit cake and SJW owned compilations were the pinnacle of humor. Brody, it's 10:30? Nah, it's freaking 1:30 for me, bro. Cam caters to chat? What does that mean? Bro just downloaded and uploaded more back as his thumbnail. Let me cook. What is... Yo, can I say that I like Cam Nuggets? Thank you, bro. The SJW owned videos are hilarious. Yeah, they're funny. Why are you awake? Gotta spill the tea. The tea's spilling. What's up, Cam? How's that ASMR going? It's good. You... Honestly, the whole pronoun stuff can be a little confusing. Like, people get canceled for just misgendering somebody without realizing. Yeah, I'm just trying my best. How is there more? There's always more. Let me do something real quick though. Let me copy this chat to this tab real quick. Sorry y'all. I'm trying to figure out OBS like on the fly. This is annoying me. Paste reference. There we go. Much better. Cool. This is why I always use they. Apparently they get mad if you use they now. Didn't y'all remember when Moist Critical kept calling Kris Tyson they and they were still mad about it? How do you get chat on OBS? You gotta go to Stream Elements and then copy and paste the browser thing. Can you verify this count is a legit or is this all speculation? So the only real way to prove this is legit is Muskina right here has the Discord messages that show that this was in fact a real conversation, and this account Ava Neg just copy and pasted it onto a notepad for some reason. Grown men talking about misgendering. Yeah, sorry. Don't want to lose my career. Okay, back to the story. Okay. So there was the first part of the thread. The second part of the thread. Yo, what's up? Sure, yeah. Here's part 2. Bottom feeder at Cam Nuggets. Thank you. Ava offering to help set up bots on the Discord and Ava accepted. Ava made several dumb, edgy, or gross jokes, some of which were sexual in nature. At the time, Ava did not know that Lava was a minor. This doesn't make this okay, but I hope that it can help show that her behavior at the time was never intentionally harmful. Lava addresses this on his Twitter that I previously linked. Shortly after Ava learned that Lava was a minor, she decided to fully delete the Discord because she realized it was not a positive influence and wanted to leave that part of her life behind. This is not true though, because there are a lot more minors in the server than just Lava GS. This is a lie. There was a lot of minors. It wasn't just Lava GS. There were like, someone made a whole list of like 20. Interesting. How was Jesus Christ and JFK watching? I bring everybody. Everybody and their mama comes here. Why were you blurry? I don't know. My camera just does that sometimes. Lava helped with moderating Ava's personal community Discord and running her Minecraft server. One day, Ava heard MrBeast Gaming was looking for people to help with their Minecraft servers. Given Lava's track record, she gets him an interview at Beast. He passed the interview and goes to work in the MrBeast Gaming studio in Greenville, North Carolina, where he worked for 9 months. In that time, Ava only ever met him in person when she was on set at the studio or if Lava was helping on a shoot. There was never any inappropriate interaction between them short of the few gross jokes made in a public Discord. Why can't this person just make a video? Like, why do they have to type all of this in a private Discord and then it get leaked out? It's so weird. Late stream? What's up, guys? Yeah, late night drama. Because they're lying, exactly. Because it's bullshit. Yeah, it's always jokes. It's always jokes. Drake's just a joker. P. Diddy's just a jokester. They're all cracking jokes. Okay, so the Shadman art. In 2016, Ava bought a print from an NSFW and edgy Twitter artist called Shadman. I haven't seen the pic myself, but I'm not going to seek it out. We can all agree that any inappropriate depictions of minors is sickening. I know Ava wishes that she had never engaged with Shadman, but so many of the YouTubers she looked up to the time, like PewDiePie, Oni Plays, Zach Cadell, who would go on to create Smiling Friends, were friends with him or at least engaged with Shad's content. PewDiePie? Why are they just... Why'd he just sneak in PewDiePie into that list? That's weird. And also, what is this about NSFW edgy? I think edgy's a whole lot different from drawing minors. Oh? Can someone catch me up? I wish. I wish I could. We're still catching up ourselves. Deflecting. It's all deflecting. Yeah, so they're saying I haven't seen the pic myself. Which, I mean, you don't really have to seek the picture out. You can literally just watch any video discussing the situation and it will show you the pic. Or at least some of it. Yeah, there's a big difference between edgy and illegal. I know, right? Edgy is like racist art. Like a racist meme. Not freaking a little kid, you know, doing something crazy. Can you link the tweets? Sure. Okay. So he's accusing PewDiePie, Oni Plays, Zach Cadell of being friends with Shadman. It almost seemed like certain people could get away with saying and doing gross or terrible things under the premise that it's an edgy joke. You're too normie to get it. Ava fell for this at the time and made a decision to buy the print that I know sickens herself today. No, it doesn't. Shadman would go on to develop serious drug addictions and started to increasingly draw NSFW art depicting minors. The picture that Kris bought was of a minor. What is he talking about? Is Kris putting this out there? No, this is Kris's partner putting this out. But they never seen this photo. This is 1000% written by Ava? Probably. Probably written by Ava on another account. Everyone who previously supported Shad distanced themselves from him. Given this, any association with him looks terrible. I hope he's in prison. Part 3. I have seen some people claiming that Ava commissioned the art from Shadman, but this is not true. Ava bought a print from a link on his Twitter page. Should she have done that? No. Does she regret it? Yes. Does that make it right? No. But I do know that the Ava of 2016 is not the Ava of 2024. She would never make the same mistake, especially now that she is a parent as of 2020. What more can she do to allow her to move on from her past mistakes? This is giving lies, fairy tales, and fantasies. Right. How would you know Shadman had drug addiction if you didn't know shit? Yeah, exactly. What the heck? They're really trying to say, oh, I didn't know what they drew, but I do know, like, this rare, really specific detail about them that I would only know if I watched, like, a Turkey Tom video. Good night, Finter. Take it easy, homie. Are we playing Dress to Impress? I don't even know. I'm so tired. I'll be even more tired after all this. Okay, so Jess. Okay, so Jess is Muskina, right? The person we've been looking at. Her ex-assistant has made a series of claims against Ava. She claimed that Ava pressured her into sexual activities on multiple occasions, among other disgusting accusations. It is very hard to talk about this publicly, as you would ideally want to believe the victim in a sexual assault case. However, having known Jess IRL and been familiar with who she is for months before this, I know the facts. Jess and Ava met over their mutual involvement in trans Twitter and becoming online friends. Being trans can be very isolating and expensive. Ava was isolated and had the capacity to help Jess with her finances. Ava wanted to help Jess achieve her gender and life goals. The best way to do this would be to get Jess a job where she can get paid through Mr. Beast, as they'll also cover her insurance. Being trans has nothing to do with anything here? Kinda does. So Kris reached out to this person, Muskina. The way they reached out was by saying, like, oh my god, like, the way you're passing is so not good. Like, you pass so well. Basically, Kris Tyson was asking Jess for advice on transitioning. So it kind of plays into it a little bit. Though this job, Jess is paid very well by Beast, and she's able to help Ava with scheduling, taking care of Tucker, Ava's 4-year-old kid, etc. During this time, Jess is living in Ava's house so that she wouldn't have to pay for rent elsewhere, and Ava is paying for everything. Jess professed her love to Ava a few times, and Ava had responded that she sees her like a sister and wants nothing romantic. Earlier this year, Ava started to spend more time with me. We started dating after we met in person for the first time to see the solar eclipse in Austin. Before this trip, Jess and Ava had been on a trip to Jess's hometown of Boston, where Jess again said she was in love with Ava, but Ava again responded that she sees her as a sister. When Ava came out to meet me in Austin, Jess started to tweet terrible things about being let out, and in one tweet, threatens to end her life. Ava and Jess talk it out, and Jess deletes the tweets. I had also invited Jess to Austin, but she had refused. You can maybe understand a bit more of how Jess to Austin, but she had refused. You can maybe understand a bit more of how Jess viewed Ava, but from this brief conversation we had around the time, where I wanted to reach out to Jess to show that I am not a threat to her, and she describes Ava as the most important person in my life. Jump from Shadman to this, I know, right? So, for context, there was screenshots showing that Kris did indeed say to Jess here, like, oh, I love you as a sister. Like, even if we're not going to be partners or date or whatever, I'll still love you like a sister, like a friend, whatever, right? That's the end of thread 3. I'm so confused. I literally covered it all and I'm still confused. 4 out of 6. Who wrote this again? All this stuff was written by this person, who is Ava Tyson's partner, is Jess trans? Yes. This is Jess. Moschina. Okay, so this post shows a text message. This is from, I'm going to guess this is from this person. A sister, weren't they sexual together? Not a real sister, just like, I see you as a sister. Eret and Ava dated? They still do. I'm pretty sure they're still together. Okay, so this is what Eret said to Jess. Hey Jess, I've been hearing that you worry that Ava has been ignoring you to spend time with me, and I want to open this line of communication so we can all be on the same side here. Ava cares for you a lot. You are one of the people she trusts most in the world, and I know she will always be there for you when you need it. I'm not very familiar with the dynamic between you two in day-to-day stuff, but I know that we are both on the same side. We both care a lot about Ava and want to see her thrive and succeed. I don't want to be seen as trying to cut you out of things because I'm not. You are invited to both Austin and LA. I look forward to meeting you at some point down the line while Ava is my main focus. I want to know and be conscious of everything she considers close, and you are one of the people who keep coming up as someone she cares about. I'm here to try to make sure no one feels crappy, and if there's anything I can do to make things better, please let me know. Pretty polite, I would say. Pretty polite. Respectful. Again, this is from Eret, Ava's partner. And this is what Jess says. Thank you so much for reaching out. You're an incredibly considerate and compassionate person. Ava has been an amazing friend to me, the likes of which I've never had. We've grown through so much together, and in the process, she became the most important person in my life. Nothing brings me more joy than to see her happy and see her spend time with people who care about her. Our dynamic has grown and changed in many ways, and it's something that I'm still personally learning to deal with. I hope you don't feel bad or responsible anyway for what Ava and I are going through. I personally have been going through a hard time lately and took a lot of it out on Ava. I feel horrible for some of the things I've said and the way that I acted, but Ava and I have been through a lot, and I really hope that we're going to be okay. I look forward to meeting you in the future too, and I appreciate you extending all of the invitations. Ava deserves someone like you. I mean, this seems very mutual, like a nice mutual conversation, no? Ego stroking, maybe. What are the new allegations? We're getting to it. They're still coming up. It's a whole lot of stuff. They're trying to say that Mr. Beast was trying to like help cover all this up. Oh, I worry for Cam Nuggets. It's like every person with 1 million subs ends up liking kids. Well, I'm gonna get 999,000 and just never get another. Okay, next chat. When I first came to stay with Ava in North Carolina in May, Jess still lived there. I made an effort to talk with her and trying my best to not make her feel like a third wheel too badly. However, she mainly isolated herself to her room. One night, Ava and I are chatting on the back porch, and Jess announces, "By the way, I'm heading to Boston tomorrow." This had come out of nowhere. Ava had even ordered furniture to the house under the assumption that Jess would be there. As Ava was out of town with me in LA for Pride, this is how fast Jess moved out. Even though Jess had moved to Boston, she somehow still expected to be able to do her executive assistant job from there. So yeah, this ended up coming out where Muskina Jess wanted to move away and have like a work from home assistant job. And so Kris Tyson ended up firing her because she didn't need a work from home assistant. She needed an assistant in person, which to me makes a lot of sense. If you need an assistant in person, obviously you're going to have to fire the one who is moving, right? Okay, so Muskina is an assistant to Ava. Yes. Feels like they aren't taking anything seriously. That's fine, so a lackey. All the ex-employees coming out now, in my opinion, are just as disgusting for never saying anything. Maybe. Okay. She's somehow still expected to be able to do her job. From there, she had essentially quit. She was getting paid very well by Beast, didn't pay for rent, food, her laser hair removal appointments. Ava paid for everything. All of that stopped when she left for Boston without notice. I don't know if she has a job at all. Did you see Jake the Viking versus Jake Weddle? I did. Do we have receipts that they paid for everything? Muskina admitted it, I think. If you check Muskina's thread from like earlier in the month, she basically admitted that Kris Tyson did pay for everything. There were a few things that Muskina paid for, like therapy and like food, but she did admit that she was living with Kris Tyson for free. Just joined. What happened? Oh man, you missed a lot. You'll have to catch the highlight or go back. The man calls out one thing and then defends the exact same thing within the same month. This guy's a loser. Who are you talking about? Current clips? What happened? Recap every 30 seconds? I don't even know. We're still reading this allegation. It's so many, it's like 20 allegations in one. It was two consenting adults. That's the way I see it. I think it was just a really bad situation between two consenting adults. Living with your boss is weird. Yeah, kinda. Okay, so there's already been an ongoing third-party HR investigation at Beast for a couple weeks regarding Jess. However, as Mr. Beast has been under so much pressure recently, they don't want anyone to say anything publicly in case it causes more things to flare up online. You can imagine they just want all of this to simmer down and go away. Any response from Ava would flare stuff up again. There's already been an ongoing third-party HR investigation at Beast for a couple weeks regarding Jess. Why are they repeating it over and over? As a result, nothing can be said. They won't let Eva say I didn't do it, so the internet just assumes she did it. 5 out of 6. Cam isn't necessarily defending anything. There's a lot to dissect and unpack. Who says I'm defending something? I'm so lost. I'm trying to keep up with chat and read all this. Jake Weddle seems cool. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. I just think his storytelling, his videos is hard to keep up with. Who is Jess? This is Jess, Kris Tyson's assistant. Jess filed a complaint with Mr. Beast's team that Kris Tyson SA'd her. Why isn't Kris being investigated? Apparently they are. Moschina, yeah. This is Jess. They had posted a thread earlier this month, or maybe Cam looks like that one Mr. Beast guy. Yeah, so many names. Yeah, it's hard. Too many names. Hey, my man with another stream. Let's go. Thanks for coming, Octo. Moschina's delusional. Okay, so 5 of 6. We've investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. Right. W stream. Thank you. Thank you. What did I miss? A lot. Love the vids on God. Thank you, Jared. Public response. I also wanted to address my public responses to the situation. I was the one who had to post Ava's terrible first apology tweet, as I had changed the password to Ava's Twitter to help her quit it. It had been entirely written by the Mr. Beast execs under the insane pressure from Amazon and other corporate investors. There's something spicy. What do you think about that one? What do we think about that one? It had been entirely written by the Mr. Beast execs under the insane pressure from Amazon and other corporate investors. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, why'd they bring Pewds into it? That is crazy. I don't think PewDiePie had anything to do with Shadman. That was kind of like a crazy claim. The previous week, the first recording attempt for the Mr. Beast Amazon show with 2,000 contestants was a failure, which would have been millions thrown away. These accusations hitting directly after that whole project got destroyed made the investors terrified, and they basically forced Jimmy to kick Ava out as they considered her guilty until proven innocent. I had protested at how terrible the tweet was and asked if it would be possible to change some words like "if I offended" and the word "permanently," but in a room with Jimmy Beast, the Mr. Beast CEO, Mr. Beast COO, and Ava, I was told, no, we cannot change it. We have run it by the investors. We need to say that. And with no other option, I posted the tweet. Jimmy and the CEO had tears in their eyes. They left soon after. Here's the first tweet. That is a Kris Tyson tweet. This one. Back on July 23rd. The CEO, aka Jimmy's mom. Jimmy's mom. Fave YouTuber? Thank you, Sammy. I thought bro glitched. I feel glitched. What's up, music guy? Yeah, so this statement says, I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. I want to add, I never groomed anyone. The person who gets brought up in these accusations, Lava Jess, has vocally supported that they are false. Having said that, I humbly apologize to anyone I've hurt with my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed by how I used to act online. To lump those two factors together to create a narrative that is my behavior extended beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting. It did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself. I do not want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work at Mr. Beast, which is why I have stepped away. Now, from what I've heard online is that Kris Tyson still works for the company. That's just what I heard. I think it's best to step into a prison. That's a good idea. If I keep getting ads for Panda Express, I think they want you to eat. I'm surprised I'm getting ads considering what I'm talking about. Yeah, Kris legit has ownership of the company. They can just fire that easily. Yeah. That's how I always figured it was. They can't. That's what I figured. Because if they just fire Kris Tyson just like that, it becomes a whole legal issue. That's even worse than what they made her do now. Everybody go follow Stanimus. He's the GOAT. Why are we talking about Kris? Has new stuff come out? Stuff came out 2 days ago, but it's finally getting traction. I noticed it. I saw it 2 days ago, but considering who posted it, I was a little iffy. But it's been getting traction, so I guess it has some reliability. Assume everything from Mr. Beast Company to be bullshit. Ask yourself what their goal is. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we're finding out. It seems like the Kris Tyson stepping down isn't a real stepping down. It's just a public statement, so people will kind of look the other way until they figure out what the next move is. Have you seen the Upper Echelon Part 2 of this? Has he covered the Kris Tyson stuff recently? Not stepping down, kneeling down. Crazy. Okay, I was understandably very frustrated by the whole situation. They had done nothing to say that Ava wasn't a predator and just threw her under the bus. I made my own big tweet expressing this frustration. Within 10 minutes of posting, Jimmy's calls me and says, "You're right, we really didn't do anything to support Ava. I'm coming over so we can work on something better." Um, I can try to find this tweet. I got an X-Men 97 poster today. Nice. Oh, it's right here. The pure scale of everything at Beast makes uncertainty very hard to stomach. While a lot of the accusations have been proven to not be as serious as some have made them out to be, see Lava GS, Ava's edgy humor in 2016, around when most of these accusations originate, makes it very easy to paint her in a negative light. Ava is an entirely different person from who she was then. The amount of hardship she has had to overcome to exist on the platform she has is unlike anyone else I know. Serious accusations should be addressed, but this leads to a lot of uncertainty in finding the truth. As before, uncertainty is hard to stomach. The actions of Ava 8 years ago do not reflect on who she is today. She's an amazing mother and wants to use her platform to help as many people as she can. Please give Ava time and understanding. She is not the monster she is being made out to be. Who is this person? That's Ava Tyson's partner. He might have been in the Discord. He's a Minecraft streamer. You never know. Okay, so Jimmy calls me and says, "You're right, we really didn't do anything to support Ava. I'm coming over so we can work on something better." He comes over with the COO and we developed a follow-up tweets together with Ava. During this drafting process, Jimmy tells me, "We're so lucky we have you to help with this. We've never had to go through anything like this before." I respond, "Yeah, I really wish you had let me help you with the first tweet." Jimmy then replied, "Yeah, we did kind of mess up the first one. Ava would have had no support if it wasn't for me physically being there. At least Beast had the generosity to pay for my flight out there before they dropped Ava. After those tweets were put out, Mr. Beast's high-ups have been telling us not to say anything publicly as they are terrified of more stories spinning out of control. At the moment, lots of people are seeing weakness at Mr. Beast. They are trying to take advantage of the situation. I know they are panicking hard at the moment. Kicking Ava out was a knee-jerk reaction to the incredible pressure from their corporate investors." Person really likes just to defend everything, huh? Did you see what Kris' sister said? And I hear it was confirmed. After Chris's sister made that claim, their account went private, and I haven't really heard much about it since, so I don't know. You're talking about where Ava's sister said that Kris Tyson liked to wear her clothes, right? Just came, what's the new allegations? Oh man. You're gonna have to scroll back a little bit. Basically, Mr. Beast's team made Kris Tyson put a statement out admitting wrongdoing and an effort to prevent themselves from taking more slack. Finally, 6 of 6. Proper third-party investigations are being done into everything that has been brought up against Ava. These should hopefully conclude within the next few weeks. I hope that when those investigations do conclude, the findings will be shared on official Mr. Beast social media. I hope that they will clear Ava's name in that, while the things Ava said and did in 2016 through 18 were inappropriate and shouldn't have been done, they never extended beyond the poor attempts at jokes. That they are. I am also honestly not sure how Jess expects to get away with so many falsehoods in the long run. She provided little evidence and left out anything that made herself look bad. The corporate investors currently do not want Ava to have any social media presence for a number of years. I don't know when or if she's allowed to defend herself. The end. Just kidding. That's the end of this thread, though. 6 of 6. Eret said this to his staff in his Discord server. Okay, so Eret is a dude. My mistake, y'all. Eret is a dude that helps everybody. Now, it gets better, right? We'll see if Ava Neg has anything new. I don't think so. Ava Neg did say, don't follow me if you're homophobic or transphobic. I'm not here for that. Okay. And here's a clip from Eret's stream yesterday.
To address, you want me to, it's been amazing for my mental health. You want me to address? You want me to address something? How about you address these?
Based. Okay, so Moschina ended up talking about this, right? Says, hey Eret, thanks for finally addressing how Ava SA'd me. Since you lied multiple times throughout this private Discord message you sent your staff, let's go through and point them all out. Moschina says, you knew me IRL? We were in a Discord call once together with Ava to play Helldivers. I met you in person once. The first time you visited Ava in North Carolina, as you mentioned, we didn't really talk or hang out at all. And it's this screenshot. I already had a job, but Ava just got me one making a little bit more money. I made more money at Mr. Beast, but I also was salary and always on call. Live-in assistant. Remember that, live-in assistant. And traveled with Ava for shoots. It was a lot of work and I was compensated fairly. So Moschina knew she was a live-in assistant. It was an in-person assistant. I don't know why she would move and expect to keep the job. That's one of the issues that I couldn't figure that out. Like, how are you going to be someone's assistant, but also not actually assist them? Yo, Scrims, thanks for becoming a member, homie. Welcome to the Chicken Nugget. Okay. Moschina says, I pay for my own health insurance, which is $660 a month. Before that, received Mass Health through the state of MA. So I have no idea why you made this up or where you got your false info. So here's proof of their insurance. Yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah. I feel like if you're going to be someone's assistant, you have to assist them. If you can't do it because you're in a different state, because that's what happened. Moschina tried saying that Kris Tyson wrongfully fired her, but that's not wrongfully firing. You moved. You literally moved. That's like if I move states and my job is like, hey, come to work. And I say, well, I moved. Can I work from home? No, we need you to come work. Like, I don't know. That makes no sense to me. Moschina says, I lived with Ava because she wanted me to. I literally had other rent-free options from within the company, which Ava and I discussed, but that never happened because Ava wanted me around. Ava is paying for everything. I paid my own bills and paid for the majority of my food. I lived with her. What else do you think she bought me? Because I literally got nothing that wasn't work related. I actually bought her more gifts than she ever did for me. Ask her what happened at Christmas when I got her gifts, but she didn't get me anything. I feel like Moschina's just kind of waffling. I feel like there's a huge difference from paying like your phone bill and rent that's like $2,000, you know? But again, I'm gonna keep reading it. Ava said she had similar feelings of love and being in a relationship with me after our Boston and Easter trip and assured me neither of you were looking for anything serious due to distance and other factors. If anyone's wondering, I'm skipping these because these were from the last messages we just looked at. Hop on dress to impress. Sheesh. Was he an assistant or a butler? A little of both. Keep reading. I'm almost finished. What? You almost finished taking in knowledge? What are you talking about? Muskina says I was depression posting but never threatened to end my life. I refused to go to Austin because I had a surgery coming up and had to go back to Boston, LMAO. I felt left out because Ava was supposed to visit me while I recovered, but she went to see you instead. Also, did you have a hard time putting this together? You pasted a bunch of copied sentences in the wrong place and it's actually hard to read and understand. Yes, she was the most important person in my life, as well as my boss. That's how she was so easily able to take advantage of me. This is all a distraction. It definitely seems like it. And then Muskina keeps pulling the whole like you took advantage of me thing. Again, that's painting a narrative. I feel like you can't tell a story while painting a narrative. Wow, you really effed up this lie. Ava and I had multiple in-person conversations about me moving back to Boston and keeping my job, none of which you were present for. Also, I literally put that furniture away before I moved out. Now, this one is weird because it says they've had in-person conversations. So that's something that they would never really be able to prove. This becomes hearsay, he said, she said. Yeah, exactly. An in-person conversation, if you didn't record it, if it's not contractual, you can't prove that. What if Muskina is controlled by Beast? Maybe. I didn't tell Ava a date for when I was moving out until she had already left for LA. Clearly evident since you said as Ava was out of town with me in LA for Pride. I didn't leave until a few days after y'all left as I had to pack everything and rent a moving truck. She agreed to let me keep my job and live in Boston multiple times, and I paid for the majority of my own laser. I didn't pay for food. Can you tell DoorDash and my bank account that? Because I guess they owe me thousands of dollars. Correct. You don't know if I have a job. You could have reached out and asked, and I would have told you I currently work in health insurance full time as an advocate members who are elderly and or disabled. My case got moved to the new third-party investigators, probably because the company didn't like the results of the original investigations, which started in early June. No one assumed she did anything. In my case, there is an overwhelming amount of evidence and cooperation. This is the problem with yapping, like the Thai or guy, you let yap and lose focus. You're talking to me? I'm reading. I think the entire chat agrees this is all chat, right? Yes, Mr. Beast wants to avoid anyone saying anything publicly about what happened to me and the other victims, so investors don't pull out. They don't care at all that I was S8 at their company. Again, you have to prove you were S8. You can't just say you were and then go with it. They won't let Ava talk. No, Ava refuses to talk herself because one, she can't prove her innocence. Two, if she does talk, she'll probably lose her income and a lot more from Beast. How much more of this stuff? Hopefully not a lot. You are a character for sure, the eyebrow and the villain voice.
Thank you.
There's a screenshot of Ava admitting what happened the night she SA'd me. Also, are you defending a supervisor receiving oral sex from their subordinate? There's clear evidence Ava and I had a relationship. Also, let me address how I plan to get away with this. Mind you, they had a intimate relationship before the job. They had a intimate relationship before Muskina was her assistant. I feel like she just casually leaves that out. Like she acts like she just showed up for a job and 5 seconds later, was sucking meat. That's not what happened. Everything I said was the truth. I have evidence and witnesses to back it up. I'm not receiving any compensation or looking for any. There is literally nothing the company can sue me for because all I want is for the truth to be out there. Also, Eret, can you tell me what your point is by saying I was paid very well? Is there a certain dollar amount you can pay someone when it makes it okay to SA them? Again, you have to prove it was SA. Fucking meat, hello. Meat. It's meat time. Also, Mr. Beast paid me right, not Ava. Maybe next time reach out and talk to a victim of SA before posting lies in an attempt to discredit them. You have multiple ways to contact me directly, and you never did. Clearly, you are hearing an incredibly biased version of events from the person who SA'd me. This Muskina person is such a hypocrite. I don't think they even realize what they type sometimes. She literally says here, you have multiple ways to contact me. Clearly, you're hearing an incredibly biased version of events from the person who SA'd me. Muskina is literally biased in saying that she was SA'd. Like, this is so confusing to me. I personally wouldn't say this is SA, but it does sound like she felt pressured. Wouldn't say SA. Exactly. If you have to like debate it, then it's most likely not. Right? If you have to question it and try to figure out more, it's probably not. Could you say there was a power dynamic? Yeah. Could you say it was what is she saying the SA was? So Muskina and Kris Tyson had a relationship, right? Kris Tyson messaged her. She thought she was pretty. They started talking. They ended up talking on the phone, on Discord. They ended up video chatting with each other, doing the dirty on video chat. They ended up finally meeting up, doing the dirty. And then Kris Tyson was like, hey, Muskina, I really like you. You should be my assistant. And so they were assistants. They were still chilling out. They were still doing the dirty. But then after the fact, after Muskina gets fired because she moves away from the same place as Ava, she's trying to say she was sexually assaulted. But the sexual assault, she's literally just describing the intimate relationship they had. It's $20 for a cut. It's also a $20 unblock fee. Hit me up. Super chat when you're ready. Harvey Weinstein vibes? Not at all. Harvey Weinstein did not have prior relationships to the people he engaged in these horrible things with. For example, if I get a girlfriend and she does not know I'm a YouTuber, right? And we start hooking up and I'm like, hey, I really like you. I actually would like you to like be my co-host on my YouTube. And we can work together. Does that now mean I'm sexually assaulting her? Just answer that. Does that mean I'm now sexually assaulting her because I'm the channel owner and I have more power over the channel? Again, I'm not arguing that there can't be like a power dynamic and it's not a little weird. I think if you're going to work with someone, you should definitely cut that relationship out to avoid situations like this. Two consenting adults. I think that's what it is to me. The whole thing is paid for distraction. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein's crisis team has been hired. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, Muskina is also trans. She's calling it SA because she never got any freaky stuff back. Yeah, that's what happened. Muskina was saying, "Oh yeah, I used to give Kris that sloppy, but Kris would never give me that sloppy back." Jess is a transgender girl. Ava Tyson's also a transgender girl, but they both have weenies. You are so cool. Thank you. X-Men is cool. Sloppy with that twist, exactly. But yeah, this is pretty much it. We're all caught up essentially, unless Muskina tweeted anything new. Um, yeah. So here's a screenshot of Ava Neg, saying to Muskina, here's the messages. I assume you keep them in private. Yes, please. Glad you understand completely. Is there anything you can provide me that proves you got it from a staff member or within his Discord? Otherwise, people will think I made that post and your account. And here is the Discord screenshot of the group. I'm out. Good night. See you, Garcia. Thanks for coming, homie. Are you going to interview them? I would, if they'd be down. Let's see. Got to keep it digital. Yo, can someone fill me in what's going on? They really need to clarify. If they take an interview, that gives them more credit. Yeah. I feel like an interview as well, like words to words, it's harder for people to make things up. Through text, people can spend hours, writing a message, creating the narrative they want to make, and then just copy and paste it over to a website. If I'm like, okay, so what happened this time? So what happened? So if this happened, then how did this happen? If this person did this, then how exactly did they do this? If you think it was assault, then why did you claim this? Things like that. Yo, what's up, Blood Rage? But when it comes down to it, Muskina consented and they're both adults. Kris also consented. I think so. I also agree with that, Hex. Now let me see if anything new is out. Oh, Lava GS said something. Sleeping with the assistant never ends well. That's fair. You should react to tomorrow's teachings. What's that? What's happening? A lot's happening. We pretty much just went over all of the allegations already. All of the new allegations. All right. Here's Lava GS. Actually, here's Nathan. Right? Nathan W is the one who leaked the Kris Tyson Discord. Says, Kris 100% knew Lava's age. That's such a wild claim, especially saying the server was deleted as soon as Kris found out. Considering Lava joined the Discord around 2017, he was 14 to 15. The server got deleted in 2021. It took Kris 4 years to realize Lava was a minor after voice chatting him hours a day per week. Lava also says, yeah, Nathan is right here. Kris definitely knew my age around 2018. Also, the reason Discord deleted is entirely incorrect as well. It was deleted about 10 months after I started at MrBeast Gaming. I worked for them for 12 months, not 9. Yeah, so Nathan and Lava basically saying that that person's wrong. I mean, I don't like I don't think that Erect, whatever their name is, I don't think that they are a good storyteller or like an accurate narrator, but I also don't think Moschina is an accurate narrator. I think it's two people that are both terrible, unreliable narrators telling their side of the story. Erect. It's this person right here. Eret. Eret. I just saw somebody say erect. It was funny. Is it a bad time to ask for a quick summary? It is a bad time. But I could give you a tweet that gives you a quick summary. Here. For anyone who's just now hopping in, check out this tweet by Drama Alert. They made a nice little numbered list of the claims that Eret has made. Eret is claiming that MrBeast's team put together a message for Ava Tyson to tweet out so that she can basically disappear off the internet and not affect the MrBeast team. But she is still employed. RIP Mr. Yeast. RIP. Why do you use Google, not Firefox? I don't know. I've been using Google for like 10 years. Yeah, I think the biggest one is Jess posted and wrote Ava's apology, and Ava is still at Beast. Definitely, that's a weird one. Sad that this won't affect him much since his viewers are kids. Yeah, pretty much. Mr. Ceased. Sunny V2 was right. Kinda. I think Sunny V2, their main point was really just about Kris being trans, no? I mean, it happened to work out that way, that it did end up being Mr. Beast's problem, but I feel like the reason why isn't accurate. Mr. Beast should apologize, but that is true. Saying Sunny predicted isn't 100% accurate. Yeah, I don't think it's 100% accurate either. I think it was just a accurate title, but if you actually look into the full thing, it wasn't um accurate to the reason why. He has 2 PDF. Cam Nuggets, do you think Mr. Beast is gonna come back? Anything's possible. This is gonna come back. Anything's possible. Why do I hear myself? Anything's possible. It'll be interesting if any mainstream television media will cover it, but the cover up is so huge. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of like news articles online, but I haven't seen a lot of like um TV things covering it. You think Kris left the Beast team? Nope. Kris owns a portion of it, I'm pretty sure. They wouldn't leave, and they can't fire him either because there'll be a lawsuit. Kris is on YouTube. Yep. They're still around. This is them. This is them. W Cam Nuggets, W Poncho, W Nathan. Who's Poncho? Monetized? Yeah. If you go on this channel, you'll get ads. The new video is fire. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any YouTubers you would recommend that you think would be the best to explain the Mr. Beast situation and the least biased lens? Least biased? Probably not. You have either people who support him, like people who are glazing him, trying to defend him, and people who are just calling out everything he's doing. I don't think there's a way you can be unbiased. Turkey Tom. I feel like Turkey Tom doesn't support Mr. Beast either. I guess you could say he's more biased. Bro, WTF is that last Kris Tyson fan page video. Let's watch it. It's funny.
Hello.
So this says exposing the truth. Kris Tyson's "Do you like kids?" allegations.
Hello.
I just want to double check. Do you actually like kids?
Yes, I love it.
That is true.
See? How many times are you gonna ask that?
Do you watch them?
Ooh.
Yes.
True.
Sorry.
Would you date someone your age?
Why would I do that?
Yeah,
No.
the dislikes are insane. 4,000 dislikes, 300 likes.
Why would I do that? No.
True.
Oh hell no!
Hello.
I just want to double check. Do you actually
Isn't this
like
Chris's channel? That's what the rumors say. That's what the Wayback Machine also says. The Wayback Machine showed that a few months ago this was literally Chris's channel. Instagram linked. All the Mr. Beast accounts were tagged and linked. You already disliked it? Yeah, I just had to give it another.
the taste of our new chocolate bar?
Yes, I love it.
That is true.
See? How many times are you gonna ask that?
Okay, I just had to double check.
When we post a video, do you watch them?
Ooh.
Only if I'm in it.
Kris.
What do you want from me?
True.
Sorry. What am
There
I-
it is, y'all. What would you do if Mr. Bread shows up in your stream? Tell him I'm a big fan. He's made me a lot of money. Is this fan page demonetized? I don't know. I have premium, so I can't check. Do one of y'all want to check? Actually, no. Just search it if you want to check. I'm not going to share the link. It might be considered harassment or something. Don't harass Kris Tyson. I don't approve of that. Yo, WTF happened? I just woke up. There's a lot. After the stream, I'll put the VOD up if you want to watch it. There's a lot. We've been yapping for an hour. MD eyes and fake smile. Yeah. That's his specialty. That's the beastie specialty. An hour. Yup. We had a whole lot. 6 pages of accusations to look at. I'll go check and come back. Heck yeah. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to see if I had any video I watched later to look at for us. Nah, I don't. What's the story about Carl and Kris Tyson kissing? I have no idea. Never heard about that. Yeah, Internet Anarchist made a video. It's like 50 minutes. If y'all want to get like a full rundown of everything, go check that out. I'm not going to watch that on stream though. It's way too long. Nugget ain't making money off of me. I use ad blocker. Cool story, bro. Literally something new every 5 hours. You ain't wrong. I guess they only hung out. That's cool. What's your opinion on Dogpack? He's cool. I think he's doing good work. I'm glad he's speaking up. Elena Etched. Who is this? Bedtime, you think? I do not use ad blocker, and isn't it getting banned? Yeah, I don't think it's getting banned. I think they are figuring out a way to make it so ad blocker doesn't work, because they're gonna put ads into the actual video stream itself. Any estimates when Dogpack's releasing his new video? I want to say a week or two. That's what he kind of told me, but no definitive date or time yet. Probably gonna be fire for sure. You're friends with Dogpack? I don't know. I like him. I think he's a cool dude. Oh, we talk once in a while on Twitter. I interviewed him one time. If you watch my video, the looking at his second video, I actually interview him at the end of it. When Dogpack posts, I don't know if I'm gonna get my popcorn or my towel. Get both. Kris lurking? Probably. Imagine they open up freaking YouTube and they just see their face and it says, "It's over. Game over." Would you interview Jake Weddle? I would. I don't know if he has Twitter. He actually saw my video earlier. I tried 3 separate sites. First, the website you used in your video said yes. Another said no. Another said no for monetized. That's weird. I know the first time I checked it, I did it on a incognito tab, and I got an ad. Amazon said something? Not from what I know. You should interview someone new like Jake the Viking. I'm not a big fan of Jake the Viking anymore. He probably wouldn't want to. I don't think he wants to talk about any of that stuff. He's kind of just been on like a tirade going after Keemstar. His channel's still monetized. Yeah, Dogpack is good. I told him he should monetize his videos. Bro would be rich by now. He deserves it too. I mean, he's literally doing good work. He's literally calling out bad things from one of the largest YouTubers. He should get paid for it. Jake the Viking said Jimmy knew, but if Jimmy knew, wouldn't Jake know? Yep, he knew. Well, Jake the Viking's brother was a predator, so he knew stuff as well. But he is more credible with no monetization? I guess so. I mean, would you say that CoffeeZilla is incredible because he has monetization? I don't think so. I think if your content is safe for ads, you should put them. If he monetized it, then everyone would say he only did it for attention. There's still people saying that. Do you know anything about PewDiePie's involvement with Shadman? I had never heard anything about that, which is why I thought it was weird that was mentioned. Funny how Doctor was instantly demonetized, but Chris's channel still has monetization. Yeah, that's so weird. To be fair, from a standpoint, I wouldn't risk monetizing it due to the cease and desist. I guess so. I think YouTube still puts ads on the video even if you don't monetize it, no? You just don't get the money. AI chat is saying Dogpack might be a potential replacement for Mr. Beast. I support that. There was this one guy that called out Mr. Beast for using his idea and made a GoFundMe for 1.7 million. Yeah, but that was just stupid. Why would you make a GoFundMe for $1 million? Like, I think there's a difference from making a GoFundMe, asking fans, asking subscribers to give you money, compared to just letting YouTube ads do their own thing, you know? That was kind of insane. And he lost credit? Yeah. I don't know what he was even thinking. Because once he put up that GoFundMe, it went from people supporting him to people starting to be like, wait a minute. because people started looking at it and they're like, actually, this idea isn't that original. There's Japanese shows and there's blah, blah, blah. I got scammed, so it's time to scam you guys. I thought I had a hot take on that situation. I made a video saying that I thought it was just kind of like a nothing burger of a video. Like, yeah, it sucks that you think your idea got taken, but that idea of like an obstacle course with platforms is not new. He did take the GoFundMe down and refunded everyone. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's weird to think that you sketch something on the wall. It's not only an idea, though. He should be compensated for the work he did. But wasn't he flown out and, like, wasn't he paid for stuff? I could have swore he was given other forms of payment, like not necessarily financial. And it was like an internship type thing. I don't support unpaid internships, but I think if you go into something knowing that's what it is, you can't really be upset that that's exactly what it is. Yeah, he was paid hotel, flight, etc. Yeah, he basically got flown out to do a free test run, see if he was good for the company. He should be compensated, but he didn't get anything except airfare, room, and board. How much do you think he should have been paid? I said on my video, I said maybe like 1,000, maybe 5,000 at most. Nah, no way. That in response to what I just said. Ooh,
Can make
look,
us look bad
Rosanna's
from-
video is making moves. What's up, Angels Cuckoos? What's going on? 174K. We're making moves, y'all. And look, even Dogpack replied. I don't know for sure. Mr. Beast should have told him it was an internship. I thought he did tell him that. He told him it was like a test run. Might have to look at the video again. I'm pretty sure Stanimus, you guys know Stanimus, right? He's going to be interviewing him, actually. So, maybe we'll get some more clarification. Let me see. Yeah. If y'all don't follow Stanimus, go follow Stanimus. He says, I'm going to be interviewing Tyor, the guy who worked for Mr. Beast and was never paid, allegedly, and who had his ideas stolen for a Mr. Beast video, allegedly. What questions would you like me to ask? And I said, you should play devil's advocate. Ask him if he's aware that Japan has similar games to the idea he came up with, shows like Wipeout. Also ask how much do you think he realistically should have been paid? What do y'all think? I mean, I'd interview Tyor if he was down. Great. You're great. Imagine Mr. Beast's legal team undercover in this live stream. More Pegasus makes a 20-season arc after the document. Psst. Should he pay Nintendo, Sony, Konami? Exactly. See? That's kind of what I said in my video. I was like, if we just start suing everybody for ideas and things that kind of resemble other things, it's going to be a really dangerous precedent. Kendall Pinto, Moschina's screenshots are fake. I don't trust her. I don't know if they're fake. I just don't really trust Moschina's as a storyteller, as like an, what would that word be? A protagonist? I don't know how to describe it. Lord Pegasus is printing money. I'm jealous. I'm trying to get those views. He earned it though. If you're doing good coverage, I say you earned it. Just hopped on, got an AI recap. Okay, good. I was getting tired of telling people. Oh, and they'd be trying to bait Cam into saying some jokes, right? Do you think the hate is affecting Mr. Beast? Probably to an extent. It would definitely be hard to deal with all this stuff going on, honestly. I couldn't even imagine how it'd be like in his predicament. Glad I found you, Cam. Take care, y'all. Thank you, Nick Nack. Thanks for coming. You think Mr. Beast knows? Of course he knows. He knows everything. It may not affect his YouTube performance, but it will definitely affect his sponsorships and deals. No sympathy, did it to himself. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Republicans are just like bad boy.
Shh. This is literally prime. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions, type shit. Yeah, pretty much. What did y'all think of the Jake the Viking versus Jake the Weddle video? Did y'all see that? What was that? I clicked on Jake Weddle's short and it started playing it. Dude, glad I found you too, but I have to admit I wouldn't have found you if not for all the allegations. That's what it is, bro. I don't know if y'all know, but Asmongold, he literally got famous for reacting to the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. So, you know, people can say, you know, I'm milking the Mr. Beast drama. You know, I'm boring. I'm making the same thing over and over. Nobody was saying that about Asmongold, who's now the biggest streamer in the world. You know what I mean? Just saying. Milk it. Stranger things have happened. I know. We love Stranger Things. He was famous before that? Yeah, he was famous before that. But he was getting 30,000 views every single stream. You know, 30,000 viewers every stream. Bro's a professional milker. Oh yeah. If you're gonna milk something, you might as well do it professionally. Out of all the commentary channels I watch, this feels more like journalism. You constantly report and update it. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what it is, bro. Like, a lot of commentary channels, you know, no offense to them, they make entertainment, like funny commentary content. That's good. I'm glad they do. Why do you have the video disliked? I wasn't a fan of it, honestly. I feel like he spent way too long and he never got to his point. We watched it on stream the other day. He never got to the point. Like he clickbaited us. He named it Jake the Viking versus Jake the Weddle, right? So you're expecting it to see it's gonna be like a 24-minute video about like this drama, and it's not. He only talks about Jake the Weddle for like 5 seconds. Game Nuggets feels personal, professional. It feels like I'm talking to somebody. Thank you. Weddle is obviously traumatized. Yeah, I feel like he's traumatized, but again, I don't know. If y'all haven't seen this video, here, I can try to play it a little. You'll kind of notice what I mean.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, as
It's on 1.5, by the way.
most of you are very recently, I just want to say thank you for being here. Genuinely, I can't tell you how much that means to me. I've gotten a lot of people reaching out to me across every single platform. My phone blew up, and it blew up with love, and that's a nice reason for your phone to blow up. So I just want to thank everybody who just saw me be honest for 10 seconds and wanted to give me a hug. Consider that hug received. So thanks. Before I get started, a lot of people were saying about my video, oh my God, just get to the point. You know, a lot of people, they go into the comments, and it's a really rude thing to do, I think, when someone's, you know, pouring out their heart and soul, and they go, the important stuff is 14 minutes in. Cool. All right. Next time I'll put Subway Surfers down below when I'm crying. Buddy, appreciate you. But for everybody who has had their brains ruined by the way that Jimmy makes content, you know, that ADHD, oh, I got to address that clickbait right now.
See what I mean? Like, I'm already 1 minute in, and I don't know. I guess it's just because as a creator myself, I kind of have like a format. Like, when I make a video, I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, the Mr. Beast stuff, new allegations. You know, it's already been 10 seconds. You already know what the video's about. You know what I mean? In my brain, if I don't make you want to watch the video in like 1 minute, then I'm doing something wrong. And so this guy's already 1 minute in, and all he really did was insult me as a viewer. He's like, I'm gonna put some Subway Surfers on the bottom for you because you have a you can't keep up. You have a low attention span or something like that. Cam Nuggets got a bag and is like 6K subs. Yeah. He definitely used to the layout of stand-up. Yeah. Again, you know, I don't dislike the guy. I think he's cool. I think he's a cool guy. He actually commented on one of my videos. Like, I'd love to talk to him. You know, maybe like in a one-on-one conversation. I feel like maybe he'd have like a different way of just talking. Because in the interview of Dog Pack, you know, let me see. Dog Pack 404. In the interview with Dog Pack, like, he kind of just got to the point, you know, he's saying what he has to say.
So I do my part of the video, and I get a mom van that I could afford. And Jimmy was like, why didn't you get a cooler car? I was like, I can't afford that, bro. Come on, what are you talking about? You know, if I was working on a TV show in the 90s, on a show that was a quarter as successful, I could retire today. But now,
and then he starts talking about the Jake the Viking stuff.
Himself with really, really not so great people, and those people were the ones making the decisions. And I want to say, really important, there are so many good people that work at Mr. Beast who are...
See, I don't know. I feel like just in this situation, maybe in an interview setting, he's just more to the point. You know, he's just keeping it real. He's not trying to be funny. He's not trying to crack jokes. I get it. I think he was trying to cover up the trauma. Well, that's the thing, though. We ended up watching this whole video like on stream, and this video didn't really have a point.
Oh, when does he get to it? When does he get to it? Hey, it's okay. You're a victim of substance abuse, and that substance is Mr. Beast videos. So for those of you who need that extra spoon feeding, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, this is what's gonna be in the video. Okay, it's gonna be me addressing the responses to the stuff we made and some corrections, just slight corrections. Then I'm going to respond to things that Jake the Viking said. Okay, that's gonna be the next part, and then part 3 of the video is gonna be some tea. Okay, stick around to the end for some tea.
Nice.
And then at the very end, I do have a call to action. And then
Skibbity reaction stream. All due respect to the man, he is funny.
and I would love to go back to making silly little videos, positive videos, videos where I'm not trying to bring a company to its knees. I just wanted to get my story out, you know? So that's the order of the video. Be patient. I swear to God, if you just watch the whole what do you guys do at the movies? Do you guys walk into movie theaters and go, it starts getting good 30 minutes in? Oh, thanks.
You're my go-to channel since all this broke about Beast. You're doing a great job. I subbed. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. Happy to help. Yapping about what the heck just happened.
couple teeny tiny corrections. I'm seeing some people say, oh my God, they put him in the exact same room. And I can see why you think that based on the way it was edited. But no, actually, I was in a different room. My room was much, much worse.
Thank you, Scorpion.
And after they
Appreciate
got another
you.
guy in, they made a much, much nicer facility. So 2 different rooms. So tiny correction, not that big a deal, but yeah. Some people said, well, you probably signed a waiver. Nope. Sure didn't.
No NDAs.
I signed NDAs and severance agreements,
Okay,
which
I
again,
lied.
I talked to lawyers. And
You
I'm
did
fine.
sign NDAs.
People said I cried a lot. Yes, I did. I hope that's okay. I know a lot of people who bottle that up until they punch stuff, and I prefer not to do that.
Right.
So those are your options. I'm a crier. Some people were saying that I was reading off of a script. No, I'm sorry. I don't need a team of writers to go off the dome. I can just go off the dome. And if it was funny,
Yap sessions are fun when it's not about serious stuff. Yeah, exactly. Again, come on, guys. Bro got literal PTSD. What do you expect? I don't think that's a good, like, excuse, man. I think everybody has different, like, structuring of their videos, you know? Like Dogpack. Dogpack, you know, he structured out his video. He got to the points. He probably has PTSD as well from working with Mr. Beast, but, you know, I felt like his video was a lot better in formatting.
sorry, I have one mode. People were saying that I'm mentally unhinged and that I use comedy to cope with stuff. And there's grains of truth to those things. I got a bad vibe. Yeah, I feel like I apologize for my vibe every single day of my life. People think they have the audacity to come up to me and tell me how I am. And I'm telling you, that's my vibe. Was I mentally...
Is it actual PTSD or is this a joke? I mean, he says when he worked with Mr. Beast, they like made him do the, what is it? Solitary confinement thing. And he didn't sleep for a few days. And it was pretty rough. I would imagine it's not great.
Unhinged in solitary? Of course. And was it hard to talk about those things? Of course. And does most of the country have mental health problems scaling from not that bad to pretty bad that they have therapy and medicine for? Yes. So if I'm one of those people, is that okay? And again, some people think that that discredits me, that I am joking while doing some of those things. Or some people thought, hey, why is he dressed up doing the content cop stuff? This is very, very serious. And I'm the one who said we should do the skit. I wrote the skit. And Dogpack gave me some creative freedom and how we wanted to present this. And that's how I wanted to present it. And it was very refreshing to have some...
Dude, experience takes toll on personality. I get what y'all are saying, but this is the reality of the world. People vent differently. That's fine. I'm agree. I'm glad he put his video out there. I'm glad he's getting his story out. I just think people should be able to have an opinion on it as well, you know?
Creative freedom on something that I thought was really important. Yeah, I do think that really, really serious things can be talked about in a way that's funny without taking away from how serious those things are. In fact, that's kind of my philosophy in comedy generally.
What's up, Motto?
And I base that off of people like George Carlin, Bill Hicks, Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart, for example. Let's talk about Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart is one of the people I look up to most in the comedy world. He probably influenced me more than anybody else. And what Jon Stewart did was when they were trying to not give 9/11 first responders more medical care, they were trying...
The problem I have with him is he comes off more and more smug near the end and very judgmental, telling Kassan H3 to react to this, ETC's call to action. Yeah. Again, I don't dislike the guy. I think the guy's cool. I'm glad he came out with his story. What is new? You're new. So what's actually new? All I'm seeing is you watching old stuff, bro. I mean, you're 2 hours late to the live. Call me. I don't know what to tell you. You might have to scroll back 2 hours and you'll see new stuff. It's my bedtime. Thanks for everything, Cam. See you, Sherry. Thank you for coming. My time to waddle my old butt to bed. Night, and thanks for the stream. Of course, happy to help. Jake the Viking is weird for not condemning Ava, but not doing this for his brother-in-law. Yeah, Jake. I think Jake the Viking lost like all credibility by being a hypocrite on that situation. He's a little transphobic. Jake the Viking is biased. Delaware is just as bad, but since he's Jake's brother, he's gonna get less hate. Yeah, exactly. He tried to pull that whole like, Mr. Beast knew. Mr. Beast knew. It's like, well, you knew your own brother's a creep, so what's the problem? You know? Am I early? No, you're 2 hours late, homie. From he knew to I knew. Exactly. It's like Mudahar couldn't see Mama Max wasn't a good guy. I feel like Mudahar kind of knew just by the way that Mama Max was treating that whole situation. He was probably starting to figure it out. American team, meanwhile, rest of the world talking about the Olympics. I don't care about the Olympics.
Trying to end no truths about 6 or 7 of you guys over there.
How
And look,
long are we keeping this going? Probably not too long. We had a stream earlier, but then more of these allegations came out.
you guys saw my video. I don't want to do this. I think this is gross. Genuinely. The idea that you need to blackmail somebody to shut them up is disgusting. I'm not trying to shut anybody up. I'm trying to make sure everybody can talk. That's all I want. All of my First Amendment people, where you at? All of my anti-big corporate people, where you at? So because you guys are now getting a sense of who we're dealing with here, this is my call to action. WGA. Hi, how you guys doing? I talked about you guys a lot at Mr. Beast. They didn't call? Interesting. How about I just say Adam Conover in the mirror 3 times? Hopefully he'll pop up. But I want to talk to the WGA because YouTube is a platform I deeply, deeply, deeply care about. And I want there to be systems in place where the working people have protections.
That's a good
leftist
point.
political streamers. Fellas, you gotta stop glazing this man. He is literally the most capitalist person. You know, if you could go back and kill baby Hitler, well, copy paste baby Jeff Bezos. Baby Bezos. The Bezos. He exploits the poor.
Hey Cam, would you like to be in a Mr. Beast video? Yeah, lock me in a bunker for $1 million.
To get rich, and the second it doesn't serve him anymore, he's done. Okay? If you're still trying to get, the plug, stop. If you're still trying to be in good graces, stop. And if you want your leftist credibility, when you guys say, when rich people donate to charity, it's a tax write-off and it, is good for their image, just apply that same logic to this guy. Just the same logic, but over here, okay? Hassan, I saw your reaction to me. It's probably because you're friends with Carl. No big deal. Vosh, let's see if you have a better take. Yeah, that's right. I'm pitting you guys against each other.
I'll lock you in my basement for $5. All right, send it. How about ask them to watch the videos and come to their own conclusions? Don't tell people what to think. New Cam Nuggets video. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. You did it wrong though. You got to do it like this. Vosh. Yeah, that Vosh.
Which brings me to Ethan Klein. Hey, brother, listen, we're not going to talk about Israel. It's fine. Hamas bad, Hamas
I'll
bad.
lock in
Listen,
my
if this
basket for 5 pesos. Send it.
does get hairy. I have a podunk North Carolina lawyer, okay? But that's not going to be enough. YouTube's golden boy. So you are the king of YouTube legality.
Hey, yo, hater on Cam Turf, you getting snapped. Shh. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, this video was just interesting. It was interesting. Yeah, exactly, Pickle Tickler. That's how you do it. It's bad. Or the parentheses. You can do the parentheses sometimes. It really just depends on the mood. What's happening exactly? Not much anymore. We covered the new Ava Tyson drama. I might convert this stream into a video for tomorrow. I don't even know yet. That video is probably just going to get age restricted anyways because of like things that got covered. That's what happened to my other video about Kris Tyson. I feel like that's why a lot of people haven't been covering the Kris Tyson stuff because of like, when you're on YouTube, a lot of people don't like to get into like the SA stuff, people taking advantage of other people type of, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube doesn't really mess around with that, which is dumb. Because there are literal news networks and stuff that cover that kind of stuff, but YouTubers can't. I find it really dumb. Mr. Beast's mom reacting to this and telling him it's bad. Yeah, call to actions are never covered under freedom of speech. Those are able to be sued. Mr. Beast's new slogan. I don't think that would be his new slogan. Yeah, people don't like talking about SA, and people who are actually doing that stuff, they get nothing for it. Yeah, that's literally what it is. I made a video about Kris Tyson that got my most popular video was at like 400,000 views. I got like $20 from it. Which, I mean, I'm glad I made it, and I'm glad people were able to watch it and get a story, but from like a worker perspective, you know, spending hours on something and getting $20 kind of sucks. Because $400,000 or 400,000 views would have been pretty hefty chunk of change. It got demonetized. It was ad limited, so pretty close. So let's say if a video is gonna make $1,000, you basically get like, you know, 1% of what you would have made. Yeah, $20 ain't even gonna take a guess. I probably spent more money on like electricity, editing, and rendering that video. No, dang man, I'm sorry, you're good. It's all good. You know, that's the thing about YouTube as a creator. You win some, you lose some, you know? It's why, like Pegasus, he hasn't covered that. And it's probably because you know, why would he want to spend a couple hours to cover something that's just going to not get him money? It's a job, you know? It sucks. Dogpack will probably include that black scam guy in his part 3. Maybe. Yeah, I did see that. Didn't do anything to Sniper Wolf, won't do anything to Mr. Beast? Probably. Dress as Kris Tyson for Halloween? Nope. Especially when YouTube isn't your full-time. I think if it is your full-time, it's even worse. Yo, what's up, Mallory? Welcome. How's it going? How's your day going? Welcome to the stream. You finally made it to alive. How are you? Though 1.7 really hurt his credibility. Definitely. That's just insane. Saying, can I have $1 million? I drew on a board. You have more time, though. That is fair. But, like, let's say you do YouTube full time, and in your brain, you're like, I need to make one video and get 100,000 views every day to survive, pretty much. And that one video you made got demonetized, you pretty much lost your income for the day, right? And that's only for people who can make a video a day. Some people it takes them like days to make one video, months to make a video, and YouTube's demonetization is just ridiculous. It's 8 a.m. in Scotland. I'm getting ready for work. Nice. Hope you have a good day at work. That's why people stream on Kick, endless cash. Yeah. You got to be partnered, though. You got to get partnered first. Like, YouTube is lucky. They still pay me in, like, ad revenue. Usually, that's why I stream. Because, like, what we covered today, if I made a video about it, would be ad limited. So, $0. But if I stream it, you know, for every ad you guys have to watch, I know it sucks. Ads are annoying. But, like, I still get a little bit for it. So it's like I'm not entirely wasting time by providing this info. What is your day job before you stream? I work in retail. Personally, I feel like YouTube should do more. They used to do more, but every time there's like a what is it called? An adpocalypse, they end up changing the rules around again. Every year it just gets more and more strict. Like, I followed, like, the ASMR community. I know y'all make fun of me for it and say I'm a gooner. But, the ASMR community is one of those groups that has been hit a lot by, age restrictions. Like, things that they could do a couple years ago, they can't do now. And that's simple things like, they used to be able to kiss, like, they can make a kissing noise. They can't do that anymore. They used to, like, do the ear licking. They can't do that. Mommy ASMR, that's funny. There's just a lot of things they can't do. And sometimes YouTube just makes up things, like randomly. It's really weird. Japanese side too? Yeah. It's very weird. And the way I see it, as long as age restriction exists, nobody should be banned unless they're like causing harm to people. Like, if I have to say my videos for adults only and you have to like sign up as an adult to look at my video, then you should not be banned unless you're like, you know, racist, harming someone, promoting harm. Like if you're literally just a girl licking a microphone, really? Yeah, they can't do a lot of things. That one ASMR channel that called out Ludwig and deleted the video, who did that? But it's considered sexual now? I think it's always been considered sexual, but YouTube is just weird because they don't mind if it's sexual. It would just be age restricted. But now they're like, oh, it's still age restricted? We're still going to ban you though. We're still going to strike you. Jojo? Oh yeah, he made like 3 different videos on it. He made a new one called Ludwig. There's naked yoga. Yeah, YouTube's crazy. YouTube is freaking nuts. I've seen people entirely shirtless or in their boxers. That's nuts. I thought you were talking about JoJo Siwa. I'm gonna come back like a boomerang. But bathtub stream doing commentary, 100k views. I got you. Yeah, if you say it's educational, it's okay. Just pull your rack out for education. Get the educational rack. But I'm gonna probably wrap the stream up here, my friends. I'm getting tired. It's time for Papa to hit the hay. Probably gonna wake up and start working again on this Muskina stuff. Try to figure it out as a way to make it actually enjoyable, because covering this stuff was kind of nonsense. I could barely keep up trying to explain everything to y'all, but GG y'all. Thanks for coming. 290 right now. That's kind of crazy. We were at like 400 earlier. That's awesome. Appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me.